let me just tell you this. Lucian, at the beginning of this season, wrote me a personal letter. It was like a 3 or 4 page letter of what it meant to him to be YN in Chicago.
Tommy, make him suffer.
This gonna be the battle of our fucking life.
Not your Chambers, the Culture Collective. My question is for Gary and maybe anybody else that want to chime in here. So I think we're all aging and maturing. And I think with this, we kind of despise certain activity. I want to talk a little bit about the collaboration process with the writers and directors in really displaying the true and authentic YN activity that is happening this season with Nutty, D-Mac, Marshall, and Smiley. Like, who was in charge and getting getting the YN stuff right? And because this is the final season, and there's been so much emphasis on the writing, I will, if we can take the time also too to just name drop the people, name drop the writers and directors from this season.
Yeah, listen, I mean, the writers of the season are incredible, and the directors were incredible as well. And the actors, just like saying it, like, you know, working with this group of actors, and I think Joseph mentioned Miriam earlier. She's a stellar actress. That woman in this season does some incredible work and is just seeing the bit of what she can do. So getting everything right is we talk to our actors. Listen, I talk to Joseph and I ask him, what do you want to do? What excites you? Do you like this? Do you not like this? Do you not want to do this? Do you like this? He's like, you know what? I don't really like this. What about this? You know, what if we add to that? Like, it's a collaboration. TV is a collaborative sport. So, and getting all the YN stuff that you're talking about right is we talk to our people. And Chris Lofton is like what's the coach?
To the YNs.
Yeah, so yes, he's just the coach. Like Lucian and Ahmad going to him. Listen, and they have Isaac, and Isaac is like a gentle giant. As a human being, Isaac is enormously generous. These men, Joseph as well, are looking out for the younger people that are in the show to make sure that they get theirs. And when they get an opportunity to get theirs, that they're going to kill it. For example, when we do table reads, like they're getting the script for the first time, Joseph gets them early, but everybody else is we do the read. When they see the other young actors get an opportunity to have like their moment, there is none of that bullshit of like jealousy or anything like that among actors, but you have everybody rooting for Ahmad. That's your episode, man. You fucking killed it. That's awesome. Same thing with Lucian when we gave him a great storyline. So that's the collaborative spirit that we collectively bring to the table. And in my opinion, we create an environment that all of these people can succeed. And my job, by the way, is to make sure that that energy that you're talking about and that YN of it all is real, because I have people checking me all day long, like this wouldn't be right, that wouldn't be this, let me do this. Let me just tell you this. Lucian, at the beginning of this season, wrote me a personal letter. It was like a 3 or 4 page letter of what it meant to him to be YN in Chicago.
Wow. Let's
start there. I read that letter. I took it very seriously. And when I was writing towards him, I pulled from that experience, right? So anyway, I could go on, but name check, great writers, great directors. We've got Sammy Horowitz, Adam Pazing, Kendra Chapman. We've got Amelia Swedeen, Sarah Gambles, Nikki. We got, did I miss anybody? Raphael. Lamont Edwards. Yeah.
Yep, Lamont Edwards.
All great people.
From Queens.
I'll let the boys talk about the directors.
Well, I'll talk about directors, but I also just want to touch on writers really quickly. I've been in this business for 39 years. It's a long time to be in this business. It took me 25 years to get a lead on a show. And I mean that by the Power Show. But it is very rare that people in positions of the ultimate power, and that's the storyteller, the scribe, Gary Lennon, sets up a safe and inclusive environment. So we all feel enabled to get to these places. If Gary didn't do that, then I would be like, no, man, I've been doing this for this long, and I'm this, and we wouldn't have this show without me. And I'm not. I'm like, hey, man, what do we do together? And that allows me to have the environment of when Isaac comes up to be like, hey, Isaac, come for this ride along with me. Come visit these gangbangers with me. Come see these guys. And then meeting Kris and like, oh, Kris, you're from Chicago too. And like, you know, well, who did you know here? And how did you know this? And it builds this community. But it starts with Gary Lennon. If Gary Lennon doesn't support us, we don't have that environment. And that makes us calm and inclusive. And an inclusive culture is the only way you can change culture. And that's what we intend to do, and we're trying to do with this by showing through a very, very difficult and duplicitous and scandalous and abusive lifestyle that we are all the same people, and we are all fighting a struggle. We are living a struggle, a life full of struggle. Guys, let's talk about the directors.
That was great.
It was good. It's amazing. I've never been on a show that had so many different directors representing so many different communities. It's diverse, very diverse. And because we have, if you don't have good leadership, then you have confused chaos. We have great leadership. So anybody that comes onto our show, they don't have to try to figure out what kind of show it is. It's already present right there. It's very prevalent, the kind of show that we have and the type of energy and the community that we have there. So they have to come on board into that, which is a great, ship to come on board too. So having these different directors, it brings so much out of the actors, because we have to learn how Robert Townsend directs. We have to learn how Anthony Hemingway directs, and we have to learn. And we're like, okay, well, that's a different way of how we approached it or how we did it last episode, but it works, and trusting it. And because we have this type of community, it's not hard to trust. Unlike the show, unlike the characters, it's not hard to trust on set and then trust our community and our family that we work with, our cast and crew.
Yeah, no, definitely. I kind of feel the same way. I love the fact, because coming off of a show, I was on Ballers previous to this, and I wasn't a series regular, so it didn't hold as much weight or responsibility that this role holds. Like Joseph said, me and him kind of are one and the same. Like a man after my own heart in this realm. Like, I've been doing this for so long. I'm 27 years in. And it took me 24 of them, 23 of them to get on a show like Power. So this means so much to me. So it's nothing that I take lightly. And I just feel like with the directors coming from something like Ballers, we shot in blocks, more of blocks. And by blocks, I mean like we would have one director shoot like 3 episodes and then another one would shoot 2. But on this one, I think that it's better this way, because of the way that our writers tell the story. No one episode is different, and we're chasing the finale. Every episode is a pickup of where we left off. So I feel like every episode has a different meaning and intention and something that we're trying to convey differently. So the fact that we get a different set of eyes put on it every episode, a different set of eyes on the exact same world, it subconsciously creates the effect that we're looking for through the writing, but visually and cinematically. So I liked it. I liked enjoying it. Like you said, we had Monica Raymond, who's dope. And in Chicago, she was on Chicago Fire for a while as an actress, but she took her talents to directing. She was also on the star show Hightown. Monica Raymond's amazing. Go ahead, Joseph.
No, that Gary Lennon executive produced as well.
Yeah.
Hightown.
Exactly. Gary Lennon executive produced, and Monica Raymond was a part of that. So just seeing the different nuances and subtleties of all these directors, like you said, the Robert Townsends, the Anthony Hemingways, Kieran Hawks, who I love. Everybody, bro. We had so many great directors, everybody, and they all just brought it, and we tried to do our best to figure out how to make it their episode and not about
Gary supported them, and it also allowed a platform that if there was a director, and there were some for me, where I was like, Gary, this person is driving me insane. I can't feel this at all. Then he would be like, all right, well, let me talk to them. Let me get there, and we'll figure this thing out too. But again, Gary allowed that relationship with the actors to feel safe enough to come to me if you got a problem. Don't hash it out on set. Come to me and we'll figure it out. We'll negotiate to a place of harmony. And we did every time.
Really, really appreciate the answer, everybody. And thank y'all for 3 amazing seasons and what a ride it's been. Looking forward to talking to y'all soon. Legacy, excuse me.
Well.